Hi, this is Beth Sinclair. I am a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator here in Michigan. And you don't even see my website, do you? Here we go. That's too much. There we go. Today I'm going to make this little card. Now I will tell you, this card I saw somewhere. I think it was Pinterest, and I cannot remember who did it. So I want to give them credit because it's a beautiful card, but I'm going to make it a little differently since I can't even give them credit. Okay? I just remember the name looked kind of German. That's all I remember. All right, we're gonna do this card, and we're gonna do a little cutting on the video as well today, just because I didn't get all this cut. I'm gonna use Basic Black as my card base. It's 5.5 by 4.25, the normal card size that I do. It's also called an A2 card. Fits well in A2 envelopes. All right, and then the paper I'm going to use is going to be this one. I'm going to glue this on here. And first of all, excuse me, I'm going to cut this diagonally. Then I'm going to glue it on there. So that's what we're doing first. So that corner to this corner, real easy. Put that in the little thingy, little trench. Put that in a little trench. This holds it really good. But you know what? I don't want to mess up the corner. So I'm going in the middle and going out and out. Because sometimes when you start in the corner, you can kind of mess up the corner. Okay, there we go. Now, this, let's see, which one? I don't think it's that one. I think it's this one. Okay, I did it the wrong way, didn't I? It goes this way. Oh, it's not the wrong way. It's just different. Okay. By the way, this was 4 by 5.25, so it gives me a little bit of an edge. So I'm going to cut that there. We're going to be making it upside down, too. Here's my glue. I've got glue on order. I'm running out of glue. Okay, just like that. Remember, that's the opening. Now, I've cut out of the designer paper a little square and a little black square. These are from the dies called Stylish Shapes. Now, since this is going to go on here, which I will go ahead and mount that right now, is what I'm thinking about it. The bigger one is the one that I need the opening for. So the bigger die is what I have sitting here. And I forgot to do the inside piece. Oh, I'm going to have to look at that and figure it out. Just remembered one little detail I forgot. All right, so I'm going to put this here, but I want room for the sentiment. All right, sentiment is going to go on that. Actually, I'm probably not going to, if I got it black, what am I doing? Sentiment is going to go right here. Making sure there's room for sentiment right on top. I think, yeah, that'll work. And I want it kind of half-half. So let's get my Post-it tape here. Stop. Stay. I just want to make sure so it gets 3. Okay. And I'm going to run this through my die cut machine. Should straight. Good way to make sure it's straight. Grab a ruler. I buy clear rulers, so therefore when I go to grab one in a hurry, I didn't always see them. Here's a ruler. Let's make sure. Yep, that looks great. Okay. All right, now be careful to open it to run it through. I can see making that mistake. And I don't know how well you're going to see this with my little camera, but this is my die cut machine. And it's very used. But you know what? As long as I'm not cutting gold, these messed up things don't mean a thing, I find. Gold will leave a little funny impression, but paper, never. Which is pretty cool. Alright, so let's just put this through. Now sometimes, since I am doing 2 papers, I like to do it twice. Because I have that designer paper on there. It's a tiny bit thicker on the inside, so we just do it twice. Make sure it's good. Alright. So, looking through here, yep, we got it good. It went through. So, now this tape does not rip my paper because I've probably used it a half a dozen times. Even when it's new, it doesn't. And if you worry about it, just take it and rub it on your jeans for a few minutes to kind of get the stickiness off. And then you don't have to worry about that. Alright, so this for another project. This is a little square. Looks huge, doesn't it? Alright, now we have to do the inside. And the inside had 2 pieces. Yes, I didn't write this down, did I? Alright, hold on. This is about 2 inches. Well, 1 inch. Yeah, 2 inches by... Okay. So let me get a little piece of white and my cut machine. And another project. Card I'm going for. Alright. I want to get a 2-inch strip. How big, I'll tell you in a moment. Okay. And I want it to be 1 inch folded like a little box. So I'm going to take 1 inch and then 2 inch and 3 inch. Okay, then 4. Although I'm not sure if I need 4. Actually, I'm going to slice it 4. So this will be 4 inches long. Then we're going to fold it. And we go... Oh, you know what? This one's going to have to be another little tiny fold because it's not going to stay like that. I need something like a tab to adhere it, right? Four and 1/8 would have worked better, but this is okay. So I'm going to take that little tab. Actually, here, I think I'm going to try something. I'm going to go 4 and 1/8 because I got another 2-inch piece here. So this is 4 and, actually I'll go 4 1/4. I'll have a decent tab that way, right? Alright, so we go 1. Don't worry, I'll write these all down somewhere so that it will be a little easier. So I apologize for giving you a video of a card that I'm just figuring out a little bit. There. It was a while ago that I did that. Okay. There. So I just folded them every inch. And then I had that 1/2 inch at the end. Now, we're going to glue that little 1/2 inch. All right, come on, glue. Last video I'm putting you in. Work for me. I know I gotta put it upside down. That would probably be better, but then I gotta put the cap on it. All right, and this will go to this. I'm gonna flatten it so I can push it down. Then this will be a little box like that. Whoops, oh sorry, a little box like that. See? All right, so we're gonna let that dry. Then I need a little tab to go. Look at this kind of. There's a little tab. This tab I'm going to take out of here. This is going to be a 3/4 inch tab. Okay. Maybe not because this is all folded. Maybe I can do it. Here. And I'll go get rid of that. Really, I only want it folded once and a half, so I'm not going to do that. I'll do this one. 3/4 inch. I'll do 1 inch. I'll do 1 inch here. So it's 1 inch wide. And then it's 2 inches long. So we're going to go 1 inch here. There. And I should probably write these down, huh? This one doesn't seem to be of any use at the moment, so. And then, okay. All right, so this is going to go on here like that. And this is going to go on the card. Now, before I do this, I'm going to put the white piece in. Because when I did this one, I didn't do that. And then I had trouble getting the white piece, and I just didn't like the way it looked. So this is going to be attached to this. So then it will be less invasive because it's white, right? Yeah, that's what I thought. And you know what? I'm done with the trimmer. What am I doing? Put that out of the way. Let that dry. This is going to go here, and it flattens, so it's going to go here. This is going to go here. And then this will go on that. And then when I do this, well, I got to make it so it's even. I got to put it right there. I think that'll be better. I'll put this here. And then I'll add it to that. Because I got to make sure it goes there, right? That look like it would be, yeah, I think so. All right, I'm going to glue this to that in the middle. I'm probably putting this together a little backwards, but I'm doing it because I'm understanding as I'm doing it, I guess. All right, we need to put a cap on this. We need to put it upside down a little bit. This is going to go right in the middle. And I want that there in the hole. Fold that. And we're going to add this to that. And this is how I'm figuring out the placement. If you do a bunch of these, you're probably going to know the placement without doing any of this finagling. Okay. Okay, glue on there. Glue on here. Now, Right where I want it. Right there is good. And which part is getting glued down? This part. Part furthest from me. Okay. Right where you want it. Close. Flip. Move it a little bit if you need to. And let that sit. Okay. Ta-da! I gotta let that sit for a little bit. Meanwhile, I'm gonna put this on top. So I'll have this. Now, when it sits in a card, it'll stay closed a little more. Like that one's been made a while. And we've got that. And you can write your message down here. And then when you close the card, it's like that. But it's brand new, so it needs to be sat for a while. Oh, and I just made this crooked because I was rushing. Oh, boo. Stay. That's why I like the blue glue, because it gives you a little bit of forgiveness. And this is my card. Kind of like that one, but a little different. I just figured there's different variations and so forth. I would just go ahead and do a different one. Could put some rhinestones on here. I don't know if I have black, but I probably... I'm trying to think of what came with that set. I don't recall. Let's see what I have. This dark blue folder is my current stuff. I got another folder there that's not. Oh, black or white. Oh, here's some white and black ones here. Do I want to do black? It don't really look white. It looks more lighter than white. There's gold though. I think I'll do this flower accent. These are gold and they'll sparkle. Yeah, that looks pretty. And up here, and then I'll do one more bigger one on the bottom. Alright, well, that's my Christmas card for today. Let me know what you think of it, and have a nice weekend.